Hey, I challenge you to locate all of the red objects in your immediate environment in the next 5 seconds. Okay, done. So, how many blue objects were there? This exercise shows the power of a model on our mind and our subconscious mind's bias and incredible ability to filter out information that does not fulfill held models, such as non-red objects. Today, we'll be diving into the fascinating topic of understanding mind models. In short, defining the basic components of the mind and describing how they interact. This understanding is crucial in understanding how to utilize hypnotherapy. Our individual mind can be split into 3 distinct components: the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the collective unconscious. For the purposes of this video, we'll focus on both the conscious and subconscious minds. When I use the term the conscious mind, I'm referring to a limited range of information that enters our restricted focus of attention, like a mentally created beam of light momentarily focusing on what you're reading and then what you're hearing, the itch behind your ear, and suddenly on the embarrassing conversation that you had yesterday, flitting from one thought, event, or stimuli to another. The conscious mind is verbal and analytical. It categorizes, labels, and differentiates. It creates our values, desires, internally held beliefs, and rules about how things should be. Things such as our relationship with friends, partners, the world at large, and ourselves. Think of the conscious mind as a ship's captain. It's making directional decisions and attempting to chart out our course. It's all about logic, labeling, and your active thoughts. In its large, spacious captain quarters, filled with books documenting past experiences, lessons, or traumas and labels. Now, throughout the rest of the ship, we have the crew, our subconscious mind, which includes the helmsman, the one manning the steering wheel, the bosun or boatswain, the one who maintains the ship and its equipment, the ship's engineer, the ship's surgeon, the cook, the gunners, the swabbies, the seaman, the navigator, and the quartermaster. And yes, the job of the subconscious mind is as extensive as this list. The subconscious mind stores all the pivotal memories for later use and controls all of the cognitions, perceptions, intuitions, emotions, and actions that occur automatically outside of one's normal range of awareness. It is emotional, sensorial, and imaginative. This part works silently behind the scenes, managing your habits, pattern recognition, feelings, and those automatic responses that happen without direct orders from the captain. Our subconscious mind plays a bigger role in our daily activities than most of us realize. In fact, studies suggest the majority of our daily actions, even those thought to be voluntarily, are controlled by our subconscious. From driving a familiar route to reacting instinctively to different smells, the subconscious is at work. Now, in order for the ship to run appropriately, the crew and the captain must interact openly and often. The captain initiates this communication via the creation of 2 key documents, or mind models is what I call them. And these mind models are for use by the rest of the ship's crew. These models are what I call our schema and our manifest. The first are the schema. Like nautical charts, these schema are mental frameworks built from past experiences and perceptions to help us navigate within the world around us. Schema are meant to interpret received information, organize held beliefs, and guide our thoughts, then actions. We have schema on how the world views us, how we view the world, how we're supposed to react around authority figures, what love is supposed to feel like, and even social schema on how to act appropriately at a restaurant. The second document is the ship's manifest. The manifest is a legal record of the ship's port of origin, port of destination, cargo, passengers, and crew members. For the purposes of this analogy, our personal manifest subjectively outlines where we came from, where we can possibly go, what baggage we're carrying, what skills we do or don't have, who we believe we are. These are all documented in our own personal manifest. These models are consciously created and then passed to the subconscious mind in order to act as models to 1, guide automatic behaviors, responses, and thought patterns, as well as 2, subconsciously filter inputs such as what we hear, see, feel in our guts, etc. And it filters these inputs in ways that reinforce the conscious mind's schema. Unfortunately, or fortunately, most of the mental models that we carry were formed in childhood based on childhood experiences. As the red object exercise at the beginning of the video demonstrated, our subconscious mind can powerfully filter out all information that does not support our personally held models. So whether your models state that you are hardworking, funny, overweight, or that the world is an incredibly dangerous and unsafe place, your brilliant subconscious mind is working tirelessly to provide you with pieces of evidence to support and strengthen it. Thanks. So as you can imagine, open and often interaction between the conscious and subconscious mind is incredibly important to the proper functioning of our life. As communication between the captain and the crew would be important for the functioning of a ship at sea, these interactions are necessary in everything from understanding what you actually want, dissecting stated versus held beliefs, course correction, emotional regulation, and much, much more. Opening the lines of communication between the two in those strained or dysfunctional conscious-subconscious interaction is one of the main use cases of hypnotherapy. In the next video, we'll discuss the different medical, psychological, and professional conditions or issues that hypnotherapy can be used to address. If this piques your curiosity, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button now and join our community for the next installment. I would love to see your guys' comments down below regarding your ideas and understanding of the collective unconscious. I can't wait to read your guys' comments and see how you guys conceptualize the topic. Thanks. Bye.